This clever way of acquiring new territories for their empire was called the doctrine of lapse. The British made a law that if an Indian ruler died without a natural heir, the British simply took over his or her kingdom. The kingdom or state lapsed into the British. But Lakshmi Bai was determined not to give up Jhansi. However, all her efforts became futile and she wept alone in her room the whole night. She was only 19 years old. She decided to leave the fort as ordered by the British and went to live in a palace in the town with Damodar, her adopted son. The British began to govern Jhansi. In the palace, Lakshmi Bai led a quiet life. She taught Damodar to fence and ride, read and write. Even then, she did not stop writing to the British for justice. 3 years had passed without any disruption. By 1857, the British occupied India almost completely and their armies had many Indian soldiers. Not everybody, including the sepoys, was happy. They were very hurt because their officers had asked them to grease the new cartridges to be used in the rifles. This grease, with fat from pigs and cows, was used in order to fire the bullets smoothly. India has always been a multicultural country. The Muslims did not eat pork. The Hindus did not eat beef. Though they had already faced many problems, the greasing of cartridges was the worst one. On a hot summer day in May, the sepoys of the Bengal army in Meerut attacked their British officers and some officers were killed. The sepoy mutiny had begun. As the news spread across the central and northern India, thousands of soldiers turned against their British officers. Very soon the mutiny spread to Jhansi. The British were helpless to control the mutineers. They appealed to Lakshmi Bai to advise her soldiers to return quietly to their camps. Instead, she decided to join this fight against the British. Her war for independence had really begun.